Good morning, everyone. So I am on my way to work this fine morning. It's 77 degrees outside. It's beautiful. The sky is clear of the wildfire smoke, and I'm on the highway, just cruising, doing the universal hands-free, which does require eyes on. So I'm just keeping my eyes on the highway here, and we're just cruising along the highway. It's nice. It helps to reduce driver fatigue, and I think that this is really useful for just long stretches of highway driving. And you can utilize the universal hands-free on the local roads here. So that's nice. It will not turn for you, and it will not stop for you at red lights, or traffic lights rather. But it will stop if there's a car in front of you that's stopped at a light. So that's half the battle. So recently we had the software update for Gen 2 vehicles from Rivian to include integration of traffic lights into the driver display here. I think that's interesting. I think it would be really nice to have a chime, an audible chime feature where when the light turns green, it just like alerts you, and then, you know, make sure you are aware of that so you can drive through the intersection safely. Initially, there was a noticeable, like maybe half a second lag between the light turning green and then the actual display turning green. But again, if the chime feature kicks in like right before, that would be helpful. Plus, as we all know, T-bone accidents at intersections are unfortunately kind of common, and so it's probably best just to like get into the habit of pausing and looking both ways before entering the intersection, just to make sure. I've seen too many people run the red lights recently here, so that's a little scary. So that's all good. I do see Rivian continually improving their universal hands-free system, their Autonomy Plus platform, incrementally. It's slow, steady progress, one by one, little at a time. So I anticipate that they are on track for their predicted timeline, where we can hopefully get the hands-off, eyes-off platform closer towards end of 2026, early 2027, which I think is a reasonable goal. I mean, we're almost there. And then we have point-to-point coming in the next, I would say, 1 to 2 years. And once we hit, I think, year 2028, Rivian will have really narrowed the gap on self-driving technology, which is exciting. Not everybody needs it. I mean, no one really needs it, right? But it's nice. It's a nice feature to have. It's great for longer road trips. It's great for folks who maybe just have really long commutes to work. And it does reduce driver fatigue, so when you arrive to your destination, you're feeling a little bit more refreshed. You can take in the scenery, enjoy it, and be productive. So those are all exciting developments. We have experienced a little bit of the new lane change on command for the local road platform, which is good. So the vehicle will change lanes for you when you give the signal, as long as everything's clear and safe. And so it does require, again, a little driver attention, awareness, and input to make sure that it's a safe place to proceed with the lane change. But the car will do it for you, which is a nice feature. And then the blinker will turn off once you've made the lane change safely. So that's exciting to see. Again, small incremental improvements, slow and steady wins this race, where we advance the technology moving forward in a safe fashion to mitigate accidents and collisions in the future. So I think that Rivian's heading in the right direction. There will be some speed bumps along the way with these software updates. There's always little glitches that pop up, little bugs, but thankfully the car's still driving, right? We haven't gotten bricked, and we're still moving. And worst case scenario, if the universal hands-free is having a bad day, you just take over and you drive, which is fine. I mean, we don't want to forget how to drive altogether, right? So it's just good to take over when you need to, and maintain awareness and focus. So the other thing I noticed recently about the Gen 2 R1T is that the seat position really does affect the how annoying the sensors and alerts are. So if you are seated too low in the truck and you're a shorter person like myself, then the eye sensing technology will alert you and constantly be like, hey, pay attention, keep your eyes on the road. And I am, but I think with my seat height adjusted a little bit higher, it does help mitigate or minimize, I would say, those alerts and alarms. So that's been nice and a little bit less annoying for me as the driver. So I'm coming up on a traffic light here. I got off the highway. The universal hands-free system alerted to me that there is a traffic light ahead, so it's just wanting me to pay attention to that and respond appropriately to the lights. Again, the system currently in August of 2026 will not drive through or it will not turn for you at the intersection. It will not stop at the red lights yet, but given the fact that it's integrating the traffic light data, that is a step in the right direction. We already have an audible chime alert when the person in front of you drives away through an intersection from a stop. So we already know that the sensors are perfectly capable of audibly alerting the driver to that change or that movement. And so I think it'll be really easy for Rivian to integrate an audible chime for green lights. Like if you're at the intersection stopped and then it turns green, just a little gentle like ding to be like, hey, it's green, proceed safely through the intersection. I think that could be a useful feature just to keep people moving through the intersections. You know how people are sometimes, they get kind of stuck at the intersections, and then we've all been there. So that's the latest and greatest on the universal hands-free updates. I am pretty excited about it. Again, these are not monumental overnight changes. These are small changes that I think make a difference over the course of time. They build on each other, and we're getting one step closer to point-to-point self-driving here in the next year or two. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully for all of those who are on the fence about Rivian, they find some hope and confidence in the company regarding these improvements. Have a wonderful day. Take care, y'all. Until the next.